What's going on, masculine family? Okay, so letting go and her respect level. Now, this is going to be sort of a similar video to the last one that I released, but the understanding needs to be given to you. Okay, so let's just go straight to the first point. I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. So let's just let's shrink me down a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so her respect level. The reason why most guys can't get their exes back and they can't get any kind of shot with their exes is because they chase for too long. This is one of the most common things that I see when I have coaching sessions with people. Actually, I can just move myself up here and just make myself a little bit. There we go. I have coaching sessions with people. They'll tell me, oh, I've chased for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And again, like it just makes your chances worse. Now, I'm just going to come out and say this now. You guys shouldn't always want your exes back. But what I'm trying to teach you is how attraction really works, okay? So attraction, right? Let's just put this here. No matter what, if it's your girlfriend, it could be your boss, it could be like, attraction isn't always going to be like a sexual thing. Attraction is basically how somebody views you, and do they think highly of you or do they think, not so high of you, right? So most men, when they go through a breakup, they do things to drive respect down, okay? Because most men chase. 95% of guys can't walk away from a woman, right? And this again drives down respect, which is point number 2. All right, so let's just cross this out because we did it and now we're out here. So respect is one of the most important aspects to a relationship from a woman's standpoint. A man needs to feel respected in order to be engaged in the relationship, but women need to respect men in order for them to want to be with you. And this comes from just being, a badass. And men who are, without a better word, a badass, don't chase people or go after people that don't want them or don't want to be around them. You accept where you are, right? Look where acceptance is as a vibration, okay? It's a very powerful emotion and it's a very powerful way to think. And this is what powerful men do. They accept the situation no matter what it is. They don't sit there and hope. They don't sit there and whine. They say, okay, this is what it is. Okay, I'm moving forward from here. It's right? It's that simple. They wash their hands clean and move forward. Now, it's hard because a lot of guys and people in general are living in these lower emotions here, which means, they're fearful. They have a lot of desire, a lot of lustful energy. So they act in an out of pocket way, which again is chasing, right? Chasing is basically a desire. Like the guy is trying to go after someone. They're over here. And the person that is the dumper, they're up here in these energies, right? And right now they're probably enjoying their life. They feel peace because they're out of the relationship. And this person is trying to get up here, but they're not. They're on a vibration. It's completely a mismatch vibrationally. Okay. Whereas when the relationship started, both parties were here, most likely. Some people have maybe had a lot of fear, but you don't start a relationship with a ton of fear. You start it with a lot of, benefit of the doubt and, excitement, right? We have those chemicals that go through our bodies and we're like, oh, we want to be around that person and feel their presence at all times. So going to the next point, letting go is a choice and so is holding on. So again, let's look at this chart just to nail this down. Letting go is a courageous act because you're like, okay, I have to accept the situation fully, the present moment fully. The people who hold on are usually feeling, honestly, pretty much all of these emotions. Not really much pride, but anger, desire, and fear are mostly the two that they feel because they're fearful that they're never going to, get that person back. So they hold on to all this hope, right? And they sit there and watch all of these videos. And obviously I'm not going to call out too many people and name names, but obviously like this is a business model, right? And a lot of the coaches are making, good money from telling you the same videos over and over. And I want to tell you to let go so you can move on and, make some money, right? So this right here is one of the screenshots from Mediavine. Okay. And, guys, you guys can do this. Okay. So, letting go is a choice, and so is holding on. Okay. And when you let go and stop focusing so much on her, you're going to end up focusing a lot more on you. You're going to end up looking at the things that you were meant to do. You're going to realize how much time you're wasting. Here's a little exercise for you guys. 100 units of time. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to do is write down in a notebook, like what time you guys woke up, right? So let's just say you wake up at 9 a.m. Okay. So 10, 11, 12, all the way to like 5 probably, because you're probably working, and just adjust this to whatever schedule you guys have. Okay. Now, for this hour, what did you do to accomplish your goals? Okay. Because if you don't have any goals, where do you think you're going to be going? You're not aiming in any kind of direction. You're just stagnant, right? So if you're trying to get up here, how do you think you're going to get there if you have no goals? Okay. And this is very common. Like, a very high percentage of people don't have goals. And then of course do this for the 11th. So, what did you do? 12, what did you do? Now, if you're at work, okay, then obviously from like, let's say, let's move this here so you guys can see. So from here to here was work. Okay. Now, of course, apply this to maybe your day off, but then from 5 to, let's say, this is the thing, 10, right? What did you do? Now, if you have at least 1 hour where you didn't do anything, right? Like what I do when I'm in my lower times, when I'm trying to learn something new, I will usually listen to like whatever training I need to listen to. Right now, for example, for my agency, I'm learning how to use Webflow, and it's a whole new tool. It's a whole new skill. So I'm applying that skill to my agency so I can use that as a tool to make more money, because Webflow is a good niche. So I had to sit down and learn it. So what I'll do is I'll put training videos on, and usually I'll just sit there and obviously watch them and listen to them, and try to build something out on my own, right? So just to show you guys, this is what it looks like so far. So I have to obviously change a bunch of stuff, but we put you in front of your ideal clients and customers. I have to change this stuff and get it moving and do all the pages. But I literally put this together in 30 minutes. Okay. And it goes to show you that if you really continue learning and continue putting your best foot forward for yourself, you will be able to get anything done. So like I said, most men are goalless, just zombieing day to day through life, no idea what they want to do. And then they'll come forward and be like, oh my God, I'm in the gym and I'm working out. I'm like, okay, what else? Right? Let's keep going. So the reason I bring this up is because this goal right here, right? This was one of the blogs that I started not long ago. Guys, once you learn the skills, you can completely change your life with one blog, one YouTube channel, one way of, making money. So one of my new channels is going to be all about this, right? So that I don't have to talk about it so much here. But this is what you can do when you're goal oriented and goal focused. So I want to actually plug this right now and talk about the Better Man Project and Money School. So Money School and Better Man Project is obviously about bettering yourself as a man and me mentoring you to do that. But I also take these spiritual practices and lessons and teach them to you so you can apply them and learn how to do this yourself. Obviously, I'll be there to mentor you and coach you, right? You got to watch the videos and do all this stuff. But Money School is a really good way for you guys to do that, because you can learn the essential skills to make this kind of money, right? And really, it's just understanding a certain thing and doing it over and over and over again. My bearded dragon behind me is running around doing something. But anyway, so Better Man Project. So you guys will learn about these things here: money, relationships, attraction, and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people join for Money School because they're really interested in learning about what I do. And it really comes down to all of these pillars. These pillars are really, really important for you to become the best version of yourself. And health, wealth, skills, mindset, social circle, and relationships. These pillars are going to be the pillars that you use to improve yourself on a daily basis. Do you hear this behind me? He's right here losing his shit. So again, coming down to the energies, you can apply these same energies and same lessons I'm teaching you here about your woman and apply them to business, apply them to skills, apply them to making money. And let's get back to the list here. So holding on and letting go is a choice. So if you sit here and watch coaches all day talk to you about, if you do this, you'll get this, which I do. I'm guilty of it. I know that. But I'm telling you that you're just giving yourself hope that you do not need. And it's only holding you back from letting go and focusing on your own energy. So I understand that I have to keep my channel going, but I'm also telling you to focus on your money, focus on your body, focus on your mindset, right? So your ability to let go comes directly from your self-esteem. The people that I've coached in the past, the guys who want one phone call and no ongoing coaching, obviously I've made a correlation that they're stronger emotionally. And that emotional self-control, that emotional strength comes from your self-esteem. So usually the people that have the hardest time with this are people that have their own individual issues. Maybe they have abandonment issues. Maybe they had issues with their mother or their father. Maybe their father's not around, so they never were taught any kind of self, strength, right? And the idea is she needs to respect you in order to love you. Now, she gave you the benefit of the doubt in the beginning, right? But throughout the relationship, usually you're going to be doing if your relationship is over, you're going to be doing things that are going to drive her to not respect you. So, it's usually subtle things at first, and then the tests come, and when you fail tests over and over, she, doesn't want to be with you anymore, right? Because she's like, why do I want to be with this guy who doesn't have any goals, or he smokes weed all day and fucking plays video games all day. She wants a partner that she can, be with and look up to. And you can look up to her for certain things too. There's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of the red pill community will be like, oh man, men have to be perfect, and she needs to be like this extremely submissive person. And it's like, you can learn things from your partner as long as they're the kind of partner that is trying to do things from an individual standpoint and grow. And I've learned things from women before. Guys, you just have to be open-minded. Okay. So that's the idea behind this, guys. Raising your vibration, focusing on the things you can control. Stop hoping. Start focusing on you right now. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out whatever pops up on your screen next. And if you're interested in joining Money School, the ways to reach out to me, there's a free Discord, which you can just message me from there and say, hey, Kyle, I'm interested. But you'll see the messages for 6 figures. You can go to my Instagram and just say 6 figures, or go to my email and just say, and email me 6 figures. It's all going to be in the description box and pinned comments below. See you guys there.